It is October. You know what that means. It is spooky season. In honor of that, we're going to be making some spooky pumpkin patches using different expressions. An expression in artwork shows how someone might feel using line. First up, we are going to be dividing our page into four. Fold it in half one time. And then again, make sure you crease it. Open up, you should have four squares. Alright, next we're going to be writing our descriptions. In the corner here, you're going to write down eyes. E-Y-E-S. Eyes. Next up, we're going to be writing mouth. M-O-U-T-H. Mouth. Over here, we're going to be writing nose. N-O-S-E. Nose. Over here, we're going to combine it all together to make an expression. So we're going to put combine. C-O-M-B-I-N-E. Putting these three together to make one face. Okay, first up we have eyes. For your eyes, they're very simple. If you are sad, you use kind of curved lines. We're going to start off with sad. I'm going to do one kind of curved line that loops like that. Just like that. And then the opposite direction goes just like that. Okay, next we're going to be doing a curved line that connects. And a curved line that connects here. Okay, and we're going to be doing a circle inside, just like that. Next up, we're going to be doing nervous. When someone is nervous and confused, you might use spiral lines. This is mostly for cartoons. So you might do spiral line here, just like that, and like that. You can also use those for nervous eyes, depending on how you draw your mouth. Alright, next we're going to be doing just a regular girl eye. So, start off with a curved line here. One curved line like that. Loop up. And then you're going to make a curved line that goes around. Circle inside. Now we're going to go back and add two more eyelashes. Doing the same thing again, but the opposite. So this time, your curved line is going to go around this way. Then it loops up. Now, we're going to make a football shape. Circle inside. And two more eyelashes, just like that. You can also harden this line because of your eyelashes. Okay. Now we're going to be doing scared. If you look at, let's look at Tim Burton for a second. He does a really good job of scared. So, here is a good example of nervous. We kind of started doing that one there and it was shaded. Over here is a good example of a girl that's scared. Again, then you'll notice how you have the wide pupil, the really big eye, and then a small little dot. Scared and surprised are very similar. You will tell the difference by looking at the mouth. So we're going to go ahead and do scared next. You're going to draw a big circle, just like that. Tiny little circle inside. And if it's a girl, you do little eyelashes just like that. If it's a boy, same thing. You're just going to have, instead, eyelashes like that. Okay? Now we're going to do angry. Angry is a little bit harder. It's kind of like sadness, but harsher. So we're going to do, again, curved line that faces in, and a curved line that faces in the opposite direction. This time, you're going to be doing a diagonal line that faces this way. One diagonal line here. We're going to loop around, make a big curved line. Loop around, make a big curved line. And then you're going to connect it to the top. Think of it as being kind of superhero eyes. When you're looking at masks, that's what they look like. And inside, we're going to have a circle. Okay, to show anger, you're also going to be using your eyebrows. They close together to the eye. Take a big check mark. All right. Next, we're going to be doing calm. It's going to be kind of similar to this one. I'm going to do a curved line. Loop up. Circle inside. You can kind of see it. All right, those are our eyes. Next up, we're going to be doing our mouth. Mouths are kind of easy. So, if you're doing an anime mouth, you'll notice how it's just one simple curved line. So if you're doing a smiley face, simple. Curve like that. And then little curved lines here to suggest the corner of your mouth. If you want to go a step farther, that will be fine. That's the anime mouth right there. Go a step farther, you can do a curved line here. And just like that. That's one mouth. If you're doing a girl, again, curved line. You can do it this way. You have a little hill on top. And then on the bottom here too. Let's try a different one. Curved line here. And now we're going to be drawing a really stretched out M. So you're going to stop in the middle here. Loop up. And go there. Curve around, and there's your mouth. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit harder one. Let's do angry. So there are two ways you can do this. One way, you can start like this one. You're going to be making a sad face, sort of. Draw one diagonal line there. Next, we're going to loop around and then up again and down. And then here, one diagonal line. That's anger. Once we put it all together, you'll see. You could also do scared or crying. This one here is a little bit harder. You're going to start off with a curved line again. Next, we're going to loop around. Loop around. And now you're going to open it up a little bit, two curved lines. Think of it as being the shape of an eaten apple core. Now we're going to loop around just like that. And then a line across. We'll do it faster this time so you can see what it looks like. Alright, diagonal line. Up. Okay. Open mouth. Now we're going to do a smiley face that's open. Curved line that loops up. Curved line that faces out. And now we're going to connect it all together to make your smiley face. And then you got your teeth across here. Those are the basic mouths you'll be doing. You can also do maybe scared or sad. Curve line like that. And then it kind of goes like this. And you'll have your tongue showing here. You could do nervous. Nervous, easy. It's just squiggly lines. Okay. Next, we're going to be doing the nose, which is super easy. All it is an L. That's the first nose you can do, an L. Since we're doing pumpkins, you could also do a triangle shape. That will be fine. A little curved line there. You could also do a sweeping one. Just curved line here, kind of loops around, and then a little dot there. If you're doing Tim Burton style, his noses are very simple. 2 little dots right there, and then a line down. That's all you do. Let's try again. Curve line, and then 2 little dots for the nostril. If you want to do a more realistic nose, you start off with a U, loop around, and up one, and then the bridge of your nose. I'm going to draw it bigger now so you can see. Have our curve line here, loop out, and together. You can shade that in if you want to. But that's how you do the noses. Alright, now let's combine it all together to make a different expression. I'm going to start off with sadness. Draw a little circle here. Got my curved eyes. You can even do a little teardrop if you want to. The little dots for the nose. Have it open a little bit, she's crying. And you got sadness. Oh, so sad. Next, let's do happy. We'll start off with the eyes. For these eyes, we can do one open, let's do close. Circle here, eyelashes. Nose. And your smile. Since I'm doing a pumpkin, I can make the little squares here. Eyebrows are going up, she's really excited. Next, let's do anger. Circle again. We're going to do a curved line here, and then a curved line facing the opposite direction. It looks kind of like sadness, but it's not. It's a little bit harsher. Now we're going to do the eyebrows. He looks more annoyed than angry. But yeah, he's very annoyed. Right, let's do sleepy next. Circle. Curve line here. Curve line there. Eyelashes. A little curved nose. And sleeping. You get the idea. In the next video, we're going to be making our pumpkin patches with different expressions.